Hey guys, it's Jessi. We're out here training on this beautiful day today. Will's got some new tricks up his sleeve, so let's go take a look and see what he's got going on.
Although there's nothing new in bushcraft, I'm pretty sure somebody has done this somewhere before, but I don't have trouble with figure fours, but I like teaching figure fours and new students to figure fours. It's a pain in the butt sometimes for them to set it up. And I kind of just like thought about this, and it's worked out for me. It's an easier way for especially students to set up and balance out figure fours that's more reliable as well. You know, sometimes you'll go back to a figure four placement and it's been knocked over or it's fallen over, maybe even a strong gust of wind if you haven't set it up properly. You know, if you didn't put your sticks, we put sticks like towards the back of the trap, we'll plant sticks in. That way it can't rock, it's things like that, but still they can be knocked over. But like I said, this trap, what I call a flat figure four, is a little bit easier for people to set up. And all it consists of are one board basically. So you can bust out one board and then you can split it directly in half. Okay, so this was one board just like this. I split it in half. I trimmed up a flat chisel point and then a flat notch. You know, this was a lot longer. When I started setting up my trap, I decided that it needed to be cut, so I cut it to that length. The only other thing you need to do is cut a flat notch in the flat part of the other board. And that's gonna sit just like this, just like a normal figure four. All right, so let's go over here and see how it's set up. All right, so the only other thing we need is a trigger stick, and this is very simple to do. You know, like a regular figure four, you got all these notches and different things you got to do. You got to make sure that there's a chisel point on the back. All this entails is a square notch. So you really don't have very much cutting to do with this trap. You got a chisel point, a notch, and a notch. Very simple. So another thing about this trap is that it holds very easy. So all we do is place this on top just like a regular figure four, and then we put the square notch together, and then if we keep pressure on the top part, pinched point, we can travel with this pretty much wherever we want to go. And that lets us kind of get the balance point for our hammering device, our killing device, a little bit easier. You know, I'll have my rocker sticks on the other side, which is just a quick demonstration. To verify that balance point, yeah.
Ready?
Nice. Good job. Cool.